We are Expedia Cruises, and we are more than just cruise vacations. Whether it's custom vacation packages, tours, all-inclusive resorts, or flights, hotels, and activities, we are here to plan, book, and safeguard every leg of your journey. Visit ExpediaCruises.com and we will help you secure your travel by phone, online, or at an Expedia Cruises location in your neighborhood, where you can get the advice you seek, no matter what your dream vacation might be, air, land, or sea. Expedia Cruises, air, land, and sea vacations.
Hello, everyone. Hello and welcome. We are thrilled that you've taken some time out of your day today to find out a little bit more about Expedia Cruises. My name is John Mast. I lead marketing for Expedia globally for the cruise line of business. And I'm here with my colleague of many, many, many years and a great friend, Christina Richards. And together, we're going to tell you all about what it's like to be part of the Expedia Cruises team. Are you ready, Christina?
I'm ready. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm ready to go.
Fantastic. Let's do it. All right. So before we get started, we like to give you a little sense of what's happening with the technology. And we have a little slide here. Yeah. So before we begin, technology issues are part of life on the Zoom train. If you've been on the Zoom train for a while, you'll know. And hopefully you don't have any. But if you do, very often what we find is just by logging off and logging back on, your things can reboot and that should fix things up for you. If for some reason things don't work out, don't worry, you'll get a recording of this session after the event, and your franchise partner that you're working with or the cruise sales manager that you're working with in terms of learning more about Expedia Cruises is there to help you every step of the way. What might be helpful is that you may want to see a little less of me and more of the show. And in an effort to do that, if you just go up to the top of your screen, there's a little view options tab there that you can use to adjust the size of the different things on the screen. And as I said, things are going to be recorded. You'll get an email about 24 hours after this overview, and you'll be able to have a watch. And hey, if you like what you see and you can think of a friend that might want to join you in becoming part of our team, we'd love for you to pop that over to them too. So with that said, Mike, let's get on with the show. The agenda today, or the things that we'll cover, really, and I think most probably front of mind for all of us, is what's happening with travel. So we're going to talk to you about specifically what's happening in the travel business today, where we're at and where we see it going. We're going to tell you about us, Expedia Cruises. We have lots of good news there. Coming out of the pandemic, we've been working on our business, and there's been some exciting developments. We'll tell you what it's like to be a vacation consultant with Expedia Cruises. We'll tell you about the tools that we have in our bailiwick to give ourselves a competitive advantage, and we'll talk to you about what your next steps might be if you'd like to pursue the opportunity. So let's get going, Mike. Let's get right into it. Travel is definitely making a comeback, and if you watch the news, which I think through this adventure we all have, you've got to be wondering, where are we and where are we at? And I'm happy to tell you that things are probably as good as they've been in the last 18 months, and they're getting better every day. Things are improving in North America immensely, and the rest of the world is behind, obviously, but coming along. So we know that in the coming weeks and months, things are just going to continue to get better. So let's get into it, Mike. Let's share some statistics and show people what's going on. As vaccines roll out and borders begin to open, demand has returned, and every bit of good news sees things coming online. And if you're in the United States, this is not news to you. We believe that Canada and the United States are about 2 months apart, but that gap is quickly narrowing. Cruise lines have launched their plans for a return to sea. Alaska is back this summer, Europe is back this summer, and the Caribbean is back this summer. They've already begun sailing out of places like Bermuda and the Bahamas. And on June 26th, I believe, the Celebrity Edge will begin sailing out of Florida on US departures, which is a big milestone for the industry. The CDC just raised their warnings to it's safe to cruise if you're double vaccinated. So things are moving quickly and in an environment where there's an incredible amount of pent-up demand. So right now, not only is there pent-up demand and a very, what I would call fluid landscape of dates and times and places that the ships go, and honestly, the resorts are open and such as well, customers have questions. And now what we're seeing very interestingly as travel comes back and cruising comes back is that people are reaching out to us more than ever because we're the experts and we can help them get through the various decision-making points that they need to get them where they're going. So what we would like to leave you with in that regard is that if you're thinking about joining the travel industry, quite honestly, there may have never been a better time in the history of travel to get into the business. People have been cooped up for almost 2 years now. They have, in many cases, got credits, they've got dreams, and there's something going on that we're calling revenge travel. And revenge travel is essentially that. I've been in my house for too long. I've perhaps saved money on other things, or I just simply want to treat myself to mark the beginning of life and a return to life as we may have known it before, and the ability to move around. So we're excited about the times, and as much as we can't say that it hasn't been tough for travelers and for our organization and anyone in the travel business over the last 18 months. The tides have definitely turned, and things are looking bright. So let's keep going here, Mike, and go down to the next slide. Here's a little bit of hard data to kind of bring it home for you. At Expedia, we like to tell stories with data. And so we follow a lot of different studies. We do our own studies. Cruise Critic right now is running a bi-weekly study on the sentiment of cruisers. And right now, 81% of people are looking to book a future cruise. And we're seeing that, past cruisers and new cruisers alike. There is incredible demand for 22 and 23. We see that, ships will begin sailing with a little less than full occupancy, and it will pick up from there. But 22 looks and could be, followed by 23, record years for the business. We just had a sale last week, and it was called Expedia Travel Week. Incredible campaign run right around the globe, but very boldly in North America. Hopefully you saw our television advertising. But in that 5-day period alone, 4,800 people booked a cruise with Expedia Cruises, and we were thrilled with that result. It's just testament to the powerful marketing and brand that we have, and people's belief in the business and where it's going. And going into this in 2019, the cruise industry had a record year. I remember being at a conference and listening to Arnold Donald, who runs the Carnival group of companies that includes Princess, Holland America, and Carnival Line, and some others. And he looked at the audience and he smiled and he said, "Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the golden age of cruising." And what that meant was, and it's still true today, there are over 100 new ships on order. In the next 10 years, basically once a month, a brand new cruise ship will roll off the production line and into service in all parts of the globe. And cruising is evolving. Over the last 10 years, we've seen river cruise jump to the forefront. And today, we are seeing things like expedition, luxury, and niche fill in all kinds of interesting ways. Well, in the mainstream lines, things just get more and more and more interesting. A new ship from Norwegian just came out with some groundbreaking features, and the regular ships that aren't regular at all continue to just endure and bring things to life. Things like private islands are happening in the industry. Royal Caribbean, for example, has built out a perfect day at Coco Cay, and I've been there, and I can tell you they have one side of the island that's thrill and one side's the chill. And there's no way if I worked hard, I could have done either all the chilling or all the thrilling in that one day. And if we had our way, the ship would have been parked there for 3 days. It was just spectacular. So let's keep going and talk a little bit more about how things are evolving. We are Expedia Cruises. And I want to say that we are Expedia Cruises, air, land, and sea vacations. And what that means is that we are a full service travel agency. We are part of the Expedia group of companies. We were acquired by Expedia a number of years ago and rebranded to Expedia Cruise Ship Centers. Some of you may have known us as Expedia Cruise Ship Centers. Today, we're Expedia Cruises, and we took a moment during the pandemic to take a really big step back and look at our brand. And we wanted to come out of this stronger and neater. And by dropping the ship centers from our brand, we're able, as you can see in the signage there, to have bolder, more beautiful signs in the community. And our stores are really our gateways or billboards to the community for travelers. Our stores are travel hubs filled with passionate cruisers and vacationers and world travelers. And you're going to meet one later in our chat today that love to travel. And so when you're part of a team and working out of one of our stores, you have that as an incredible benefit. And what's so wonderful about it is, you may not be an expert in cruising the Galapagos, but you may be wonderful at selling Europe. And you may get a customer of yours that's been to Europe a few times and interested in Galapagos. You might think, oh my gosh, how am I going to sell them a Galapagos trip. The industry expertise within your center and then in the greater Expedia Cruises will come to you. You'll be able to get everything you need to serve that customer, and you'll be in a position with incredible value through our contracted group space to offer them the best price. And you'll be able to easily move your clients around different itineraries around the world. But going through the bullets that we have here, we've been around since 1987. We, as I said, are a full service leisure travel agency. We can sell you your door-to-door experience, from the transfers to the airport, to the lounge passes, to the plane tickets, to the hotels pre and post, to African safaris, tours in Europe or in North America, Rocky Mountaineer trips, and naturally, as our name says, we can sell you and give you the very best value on a cruise. We are 290 retail locations across North America and growing. We are over 5,000 independent vacation consultants working through that network of stores. We have 100 people on our corporate support team. There's a little more than that. I think it's 107 supporting folks out there in the field. We have teams that specialize in getting inventory. We have supplier teams that are constantly working with the cruise lines and land suppliers to make sure that we have access to the best inventory and prices in the market. We're constantly working with them to demonstrate and deliver our value and bring promotions to our travelers that cannot be beat in the industry. We have exclusive access to offers and sales that, because of our volume and our experience and our relationships and our reach of Expedia, we are able to bring to the table that many of our competitors simply can't do. As I said, we became part of Expedia in 2007. We rebranded to the Expedia Cruises brand, which looks so tremendous during this week, or pardon me, month of Pride, in this photo that we wanted to share it with you. So let's keep going. That's who we are and where we come from. And Christina will tell you much more about the finer details of things, but I like to keep it high level. And now let's talk a little bit about why it's great to be part of Expedia. Expedia is one of the world's leading travel companies, ranked number one on lots of lists over the years, and honestly faring really well. I'll use the word really well through this pandemic. It's good to be part of something big. Expedia is a technology company and a travel company, and has all kinds of resources to ensure that we, to quote our chairman, came through this period from a mindset of never let a good crisis go to waste. So not only were we investing in our brand and our stores and our marketing, we've been investing in our tools and technology, and Christina will talk to you about that soon, but we're going to come out of this better equipped and with a bigger marketing quiver than we had going into it. And that gets me really excited about it. But what's also great is that we plug into the greater brand set of Expedia's. And not only can you obviously sell cruises, but we have access to the full gamut of air, car, and hotel, and additional tours and such that Expedia has access to. And it literally is one of the biggest inventories of that product in the world. So you can imagine the volume is big, and therefore the value can be exceptional for customers. Let's take a look at some of those brands now. Next slide, please. Here are just some of Expedia's brands. And as you can see, not only are we in the cruise business, we're in the lodging business. A huge part of our business is lodging. We're in the air business and the flights business and the insurance business. And interestingly, in the last 5 years or so, a huge part of our business has become VRBO, or VRBO, Vacation Rentals by Owner is what it stands for, if anyone is curious to its heritage. But during the pandemic, we've seen an incredible flight to VRBO product. And we have obviously the access to that inventory. And if your clients are ready to travel and want to go to Miami as a group, maybe they want to get a house down in Miami before they cruise. I actually met someone down there on one of my last trips to Miami. Little did I know that you can actually get access, if you've ever been to Miami or Fort Lauderdale, to VRBO yachts. So these large yachts that are sitting around the Miami and Florida area, people actually rent them out on VRBO, and you can sell those and earn commission doing it. So it's pretty exciting to be part of Expedia, and it comes with some real benefits. Let's go to the next slide, and we'll talk about what I think is one of the biggest benefits of being part of Expedia. First and foremost, it's the power of the brand name. People walk by the store, they see your email, they see your business card, and they go, Expedia. Close their eyes, and they know clearly that that means travel. And that's it. It matters who you travel with is Expedia's brand promise. And we bring that to life in a finer way through Expedia Cruises brand promise. And what we tell folks, and we are a service entity, is that we are navigators of spectacular vacation experiences. And we promise 5 tenets of truth to our brand promise. I always like to say it's a bit of a service sandwich. It begins and ends with service, begins with advice you can trust, trained, passionate, experienced experts, and we're always there before, during, and after your trip. Because trust me, when people travel once with us, they will repeat, and we have one of the highest repeat factors in the business. And then in the middle of the service sandwich is the product, the best choice in prices. Of course we do. We negotiate years in advance to hold product on the best sailings that are most popular at the best prices. We have Expedia extras that we negotiate. So our travelers, when they book into some of our contracted product or book during one of our promotions, get onboard cash credits, room upgrades, bottles of wine, the list goes on, restaurant experiences, tours. We ensure that when we're going head to head with a competitor, we add more value. So not only do we have exceptionally the best service, we can bring the value too, which customers want both. They want service and they want value. And one without the other doesn't always add up to the cut through offer. But when you've got a brand you can trust, exceptional value, and the really incredible service that you'll learn to deliver through our remarkable training and the mentoring of not only your franchise partner, but the consultants that work alongside you every day, you'll become very, very well versed in doing what we do. And something never to be forgotten, and the crux of our tagline is that we are more than cruises. We break through as cruise retailers as part of Expedia. But as people come to know us and repeat with us, they can buy anything from us, all-inclusive vacations, land tours, and the rest, as we've mentioned. So that's who we are and what we do. And I'd like to go to the next slide, please. This is a little about the world today. So even not exasperated, but intensified by the pandemic has been a shift to what we call people shopping on their terms. So at the end of the day, people want to buy things in the modern day, but they want to do so on their terms. And there is a full range of people that like to shop online. Amazon is a testament to that. And there's a whole bunch of people that don't want to shop online. They're getting to be a smaller group, quite frankly. But what's really true is that those two ends of the spectrum are the minority. The truth is that all of us, as we research and shop for things, spend time in many media channels. Could be social media. It's certainly the internet. We may receive emails. We may watch a seminar, something like this. We do a lot of online information sessions for our consumers. We actually have one on Thursday if you're interested on Africa. I'll give that a plug. We're really excited about African safaris and talking about those on Thursday. But the truth is, people want to buy on their terms. If they want to buy it now on their phone, they want to buy it now on their phone. If they want to come into the store and talk to you and have a conversation with you and get a brochure and then go home and research it online and then forward an email to their friend about it, there are many touch points along the way that are critical to selling a travel product in the modern day. And we are I don't think anyone better set up to serve customers from how they want to be served. And that's the most important thing. If you have the world's best booking engine and people don't want to book online, well, it's not that important. If you have a wonderful store, but people do want to book online, well, then maybe not so good. When you link the best of all these channels together, you get what we call our omni-channel system. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that right now. Let's go to the next slide. So here it is. People look, as I said, online, in store. They look at mail pieces. They look at emails, they look at chat rooms, they look on social media, and they talk to their friends. The influence comes from many, many, many touch points. One of the Skift research articles that came out just at the tail end of 19 said that looking at cruises, consumers spend 43 days and look at 56 different touch points as part of their research process to getting to the point where they're willing to give their credit card. That's a lot of time and energy, and that's a lot of places. So it's critical that when you're working with the brand, that the brand that is representing you as a travel professional is showing up in all those channels and has thoughtfully linked those channels to keep the customers close. Because the truth is, on the internet, people can go out all over the place and look. If you don't have a rock solid brand behind you, if you don't have the tools to stay in touch with your customers, if you don't have the best prices and product and training, it is harder for you to make a difference in this business. And we offer all of that. Let's switch gears, please, to the next slide. And this is what I think is one of our greatest assets that we bring to the table. As I said, being part of Expedia Group and myself leading cruise for Expedia globally, we have taken customer behavior and our strongest assets and link them together. So the brand Expedia is one of the most heavily marketed brands in travel in North America, if not the most marketed travel brand in North America. It is a household name. People get it, they know it. And regardless of where they buy, they probably check it to make sure maybe it's got a better value or price. It's going to be part of their consideration set. Well, today, as I said, in a complex buying environment, when people have questions, if they go to Expedia.com in the United States or Expedia.ca in Canada, and they fill out an email lead because they want to ask a question, or they just want to pick up the phone and call to someone, we have set up our retail chain, our stores across North America, our cruise consultants, as a distributed service call center for Expedia.com and Expedia.ca. So there are many, I'll just give you that word, calls and inquiries every day coming from these channels that are a benefit of the advertising that Expedia does. Expedia has made the decision as a brand to come out of this pandemic marketing harder than they ever have before. And you're seeing it in the internet. If you're on television, if you're on social media, if you're paying attention, Expedia owns the airwaves these days when it comes to travel. And that's because travel is coming back. And we are taking this moment to ensure that we are in the hearts and minds of consumers, because they're going to think hard and they're going to need coaxing and they're going to need their hand held a little in some cases to get to the point where they're ready to book. And that's where you come in. We have a lot of demand to deal with. We have a tremendous network of wonderful franchise partners that want to build their businesses by helping folks like you build their businesses. And having Expedia leads and calls as part of our brand offering is something that no other consortia or home-based travel consultant group can offer. They might have some marketing tools, they might have some back office tools, but they can't bring you the package of power of a brand like Expedia. So with that, I'd like to change slides and bring back my wonderful friend, Christina, and colleague. Christina is going to take you, I don't want to say it this way, I was going to say into the weeds, but that's not a nice way of putting it. Christina is going to take you into the finer detail of the power of the tools and the training and the mentorship that you're going to experience as part of Expedia Cruises. I, again, on behalf of all our franchise partners out there, they're looking to grow their teams, really appreciate you spending some time with us today. And with that, I'm going to pass the baton to Christina and let her take it from here. Thanks very much, and enjoy the rest of the presentation.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Thank you once again for joining us today. Thank you, John. As John mentioned earlier in the presentation, I'm Christina, and I manage the area of consultant recruitment and retention. And I've been with Expedia for, nearly 18 years now. And let me tell you, travel is such an incredibly exciting, rewarding, and fun industry. And as travel makes its biggest comeback, I think it's going to get even more exciting. So for the next while, I'm going to walk you through what being an Expedia Cruises vacation consultant is all about, and the unparalleled support and tools you can leverage to build a successful travel business. So who are our consultants? What do they look like? Where are they from? Firstly, they are independent contractors. So what this means is you own your own travel business, but you have the power of the most influential brand in travel behind you and the ongoing support of a local franchise owner and a consultant support team of over 100 plus people. As you know, the love of travel is universal, and naturally, our vacation consultants come from a variety of diverse backgrounds. But the traits that they all consistently share is that they are passionate about travel and they are motivated to serve others. While some enjoy the flexibility of planning their work around family life or maybe around another current career, others are dedicated full-time to growing their business. But the choice is ultimately yours. The great thing is you can choose your work schedule based on your current lifestyle. So full-time, part-time, and everything in between. Another common element with our vacation consultants is they are very, very active in their communities, and they have a large circle of influence. And they take pride in building those strong relationships within their community while leveraging the resources of the Expedia brand to grow their own travel business. And this is key because when you first start out, the people you know will be the first you reach out to. Of course, there are travel perks that our vacation consultants enjoy that really allow them to see the world, but more importantly, share the knowledge that they have learned from their travels with their customers. And that's the really cool part about this industry, sharing that vacation knowledge with others. Some people come to us with no previous industry experience, but that's okay, because as I will show you later, we train our vacation consultants not only about the travel industry, but how to build their database and build those really important relationships with customers so that customers come back again and again. And experienced agents who join love our tools because they say it really helps to elevate their business to the next level. So if this sounds like you, and you're looking for a career change, or perhaps you're retired or semi-retired and just want to do something different, fun, flexible, and something rewarding, this just might be your next career. Now, today we have with us one of our vacation consultants. Her name is Jennifer Lynch. In just 2 short years since joining the Expedia Cruises family, Jennifer has achieved platinum level status, which is one of our higher levels within our sales recognition program here at Expedia. And she's here with us today to share with us a little bit about her journey. Hi, Jennifer.
Hi, thank you for having me, Christina.
Welcome. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
That's great. I'm doing really good, actually. So I would love to hear a little bit about why you joined Expedia Cruises 2 years ago and what really influenced your decision to join us.
Yeah, so I started in August of 2019, and at that time I was working a full-time job. So when I joined, doing this travel business was part-time for me. And one of the most attractive things for me was that I was able to do this with a full-time job and a family and a schedule and kids, and it worked with my lifestyle. And then when the pandemic hit in March, I unfortunately lost my full-time job, but it was really such a blessing in disguise for me because I ended up taking this travel business on full-time. And all those same perks that I fell in love with in the beginning, I still have now as this business becomes full-time for me. So that flexibility, that independence, that freedom that we have by running our own business. So that's really the ultimate dream, I think, in any job, to have all of those elements. So I'm so lucky that I can do this full-time and that I still have the freedom to work when I want and where I want.
Wow, I mean, not many people can say they're living their ultimate dream, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing that you've been able to sort of turn your passion for travel into such a successful career while still having that flexibility to spend time with your family, because that's really important. I have 2 kids myself, so I understand how important that flexibility is.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Now, if you think back to when you first started as a brand new vacation consultant, which isn't actually too long ago.
No.
How did Expedia Cruises help you grow your business?
I knew right from day one that I had made like the ultimate decision, that it was the best decision for me. And that was wholly in part because of my manager at our location and our franchise owner. And from day one, they were there to help me with all of my initial onboard training, any questions that I had. And that didn't end there. I mean, to this day, a year and a half later, they still invest their time in me. And they are 2 fantastic women that I look up to, that I seek support from and training from. And it's without hesitation that they are always there to help me. And to me, that's been really important. And that's what's helped me grow my business, knowing that they're there. And as well, my entire team. I mean, we have a large team of other consultants that we can rely on that has been a real support, especially during the last year and a half. And when I said before that some of the perks are that we kind of work independently and we have that freedom. Yeah, there is a lot of time where we're working independently and on our own, but at none of that have I ever felt that I was alone, right? And that's really important, especially as a new person coming into the industry and opening your own business maybe for the first time and becoming an entrepreneur. Knowing that you have that support is invaluable. And not only that face-to-face support, we also have access to something that all Expedia consultants get. And it's our online portal called Partner Central. And within that, we have our resource center. And from here, if I can't get the answer that I'm looking for from anybody in person, I can go on anytime onto our resource center and type in a search word, and it'll show up a training video, communications from cruise lines, updates. So we have this entire built-in database of like information that I can access at any time. So, I mean, I have this amazing, you know, one-on-one support from the people in my community, as well as I have this like incredible database of knowledge that I can access at any time. So those things together, I think, are really what made my business successful over the last year and a half.
You know, it's funny that you mentioned that, because I often hear the same sentiments from other vacation consultants, that level of support and the training they receive, not only when they first start out, but beyond as well, that has been instrumental to their success and growth. So I often hear that as well, definitely. Now, you know, COVID, as we all know, it's been tough for everyone, especially those in the travel industry. I'm wondering if you can describe the support you've received during this time and how it's impacted your business.
Yeah, of course. I think I have to really highlight here the corporate team. I mean, we have a lot of support at the local level, like I mentioned, with our team and our managers and our franchise owners. But I mean, when the pandemic hit, above all of that is that large corporate team that you guys mentioned before of like 107 people. I mean, the corporate team really realized that there had to be a pivot in the way that we sell travel and a pivot in the industry. And they did a fantastic job in supporting travel consultants. And throughout the last year and a half, I could have logged on to any number of webinars or training seminars or industry updates. And that's ultimately what helped me through the pandemic, was knowing that not only I had the local support, but I had support from corporate. And one of the most amazing things I think that came out of that was that corporate kind of picked us all up and reunified us all. And it's not a matter of us competing against each other or working against each other. I mean, we've really come together stronger. And I think corporate did an incredible job about, you know, doing that for us and kind of carrying us through the pandemic. And I don't know that my business would have survived if I didn't have that higher level of support from corporate. So I'm here today because of my local support and from corporate.
It's so true that, you know, our stronger together culture is really what unites us. And I always say, you know, I've been here for 18 years and that's the reason why, because of our culture and because of how we support each other and we pick ourselves up.
Yeah.
And, you know, we've come such a long way since last March, and we're now on the cusp of a more exciting time as the demand for travel has returned and people are booking. And you know, as people, you know, people are booking, and I'm wondering personally, are you seeing some of those bookings come through, or are you receiving a lot of additional travel inquiries, especially as things are opening up?
Yeah, June has been an exceptional month, really, and not just sales-wise. I mean, I think you just said it perfectly. We're on the cusp of something really, really big, and there's a lot of anticipation and uprise with people that are ready to book. And sales-wise, I've probably had one of my best months this June that I've had to date yet.
Wow.
So that's just a testament to this uprising that's happening in the industry and with consumers. So absolutely, we are there. We are coming out of COVID, and we are right there heading into new, better times for sure.
That is so great to hear, and congratulations! Like your best month ever. That's amazing. You know, and we're seeing the bookings come flooding in as well. It's an exciting time to be in this industry, isn't it? It's just so exciting. Now, what would you say, Jennifer, is the best thing about being a vacation consultant with Expedia Cruises?
You know, you guys touched on this already, and it definitely has to be the association with the brand. Like Expedia is one of the largest travel brands in the world. And now more than ever, people are looking for somebody they can trust to help them book a vacation. And I mean, that Expedia title comes with that trust. And it's really important. And John alluded to it earlier too, that not only that, but the brand brings a lot of, we get exceptional pricing from our tour operators all over the world. And it's pricing that nobody else can touch. So we come to the table with this amazing brand recognition, these incredible prices, incredible deals that we can pass on to clients that you won't find anywhere else. So for me, that's really important to know that I'm associated with such a reputable, strong brand that has made it through the pandemic and will continue to make it for many more years.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. That instant brand recognition and the power behind our brand is unmatched. And we've come out of this stronger than ever before. I think it's truly amazing. Yeah. So before Jennifer leaves us today, I have one more question for you. And that's if you could say, you know, one thing to anyone who might be listening today or thinking about joining Expedia Cruises, what would you say?
One thing, that's tough because as you can probably see from the smile on my face and my excitement, like this is something that I love to do. But I think the big takeaway is that the time is now. I mean, we have never been in a situation like this. And there is such a buzz and electricity right now in the industry. And if there's any consultants, and Christina, you're doing it right now, or anybody else that's already in the industry, you're doing this because we all feel it. Yeah. It is there and it's happening. And if you're even considering this as a possible option, I mean, take advantage now. It's going to be the biggest comeback that we've ever seen. And if June is like any indication of what the rest of the year is going to look like, I mean, we're in for something really incredible. And, you know, everybody loves a comeback story, and we are that comeback story. So now is the time to be a part of it.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Jennifer. Now is the time. And I too probably haven't felt quite a buzz in the air like this before in all my 18 years in this industry. If anything, you know, I always say COVID has really highlighted the true value of a travel professional. And as the pent up demand for travel increases more and more each day, like I'm seeing, and borders are opening up, it's just going to be an explosive boom for sure. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. So Jennifer, thank you so much for your time today. Thank you for sharing with us a little bit about your story and your experiences. Congratulations again on having your best month ever. And I wish you continued and long-term success as we head into a really, really exciting new time.
Thank you very much. I'm always happy to be here.
Thank you so much. Okay, Mike, next slide, please. So now I want to show all of you some of the tools and programs that Jennifer touched on a little bit that you can leverage to help build your travel business. So the three main tools, systems to help you succeed at Expedia Cruises includes, number one, our exclusive training and development program. Number two, Partner Central, which is our industry-leading booking engine and customer relationship management platform. And then number three, but not least, our award-winning marketing and promotions programs. So let's start with our training. We have a host of training programs to help you get started, even if you've never been on a cruise before, as well as programs that will keep you continuously learning and developing throughout your entire career. Our exclusive training program is called International Cruise Academy. And don't be fooled by the name. It's really a vacation academy because we don't just teach you about ocean travel, we teach you about all travel. Our consultant certification program is your starting point. This is an online and interactive program where you will learn the basic skills you need to succeed, including training on all of our systems, all of our tools, product training, how to gain sales lead and build your customer database. And as Jennifer mentioned, your franchisee is also with you every step of the way throughout your training. This program also includes the building blocks of our Navigator's Approach to Selling program, which is our award-winning sales training program designed to teach you how to sell even if you don't come from a sales background. Now, after you've completed your consultant certification and you're ready to sell, we offer additional training and programs to guide you on the pathway to success and professional development content to empower you with the necessary skills and knowledge to continuously grow and be successful. Plus, your franchisee will provide you with one-on-one coaching, virtual and in-person team meetings, supplier training sessions, just continuous support. Honestly, their level of support is uncomparable. Their main goal, as well as ours, is to help you succeed. Now, all of this training, as I just mentioned, is housed in one convenient place called Atlas. Atlas is our exclusive online learning platform. This system makes learning fun, engaging, and really, really easy to follow. So whether you're going through consultant certification or you're an experienced agent brushing up on your skills, all of our learning is incredibly interactive and includes webinars, fun exercises, activities, and ongoing workshops. Now, I can't speak about the training and support without mentioning the last 16 months, of course. You know, during this time, we have been solely focused on supporting our vacation consultants to ensure that they are taken care of, that their customers are taken care of, and that they are set up for success as travel comes back. This is on top of our franchisees who are continuously supporting their vacation consultants locally, day in and day out. Some of the support has included online virtual conference calls and virtual sales huddles to keep our vacation consultants up to date and to keep their business moving forward. Franchisees are also holding their own team meetings with their consultants on a regular basis. And during this time, we have developed an abundance of extra support and training, including customer care for COVID-affected bookings. This was more in the beginning of COVID, of course. Future cruise cadet support, extra land training, and other professional development content. Just last week, actually, we had our 3-day virtual conference where vacation consultants got to listen to our leadership team on some of the innovations that are taking place over the next 12 months at Expedia Cruises. We had presentations from all of the cruise line executives, and consultants also got to take part in several interactive workshops, which were all focused on new tools to help them grow their business as they move forward into sales recovery. And during these last 16 months, of course, our marketing strategy has obviously shifted as well. And I think we've done a pretty good job at keeping vacation consultants' customers well informed, and more recently, letting them know about which destinations and which sailings are now open, and just, you know, keeping them dreaming of their next vacation. So lots and lots of support during COVID. Now on to our technology. Partner Central. So Expedia Cruises Partner Central is our exclusive industry-leading web-based technology. It's essentially an all-in-one booking platform and customer relationship management system that allows you to manage every aspect of your business from virtually anywhere in the world. In Partner Central, you have access to all of our inventory of vacation products and every aspect of support for your customers, including vacation research, sending out quotes, booking your customers' vacations, invoicing. You can run reports, set up reminders for different booking activities that you need to complete. It really, really helps you to stay organized and stay on top of your bookings and relationships. Partner Support, or Partner Central, also has an exclusive intensive resource center, as Jennifer mentioned earlier, that includes a massive online library of helpful resources to help you maximize your business, including marketing, support kits, sales tools, videos, job aids, you name it. Partner Central is literally your one-stop shop for managing all aspects of your travel business, and more importantly, for building those most important relationships with your customers. Now, on to the marketing. Our marketing is huge. Our marketing is huge, huge. We have built a massive marketing machine that has won numerous travel weekly Magellan Awards, which essentially is sort of the Oscars of travel, all with the goal of helping our vacation consultants generate leads and create customers for life. So let's start with the website. As soon as you become a vacation consultant at Expedia Cruises, you get your own Expedia Cruises branded personalized website that is customized to you. And your website has its very own online booking engine where customers can go and make a booking anytime, even while you're sleeping. The system will automatically create a customer invoice and notify you by email immediately after someone makes a booking on your site. It's all part of that seamless shopping experience that John spoke about earlier, and being able to service your customers in the way they want to be serviced. Now, let's talk about some of our most popular marketing programs. One of our biggest competitive advantages is our Expedia Exclusive Staterooms program. This is our group program where we block or secure a large group of staterooms on the most popular sailings that only our customers can take advantage of at special rates. On average, we block about 800,000 staterooms on over 6,000 sailings. All of our groups also include Expedia Extras, which are special amenities such as onboard cash credits and prepaid gratuities. This is all to help, again, add more value to our customers and give our vacation consultants that competitive edge. This program is also managed by a dedicated team who is always available to assist and give advice to our vacation consultants to help them win a sale over a competitor's quote. Another marketing program that really adds value to customers is your 7 Cs Club. Your 7 Cs Club is your customer database, but it's also a free loyalty program for your customers designed to keep them engaged with special offers and personalized online and print marketing. So when people join your 7 Cs Club, they are automatically entered to win a free cruise for 2, including airfare. Other benefits include member prices, which are special savings that only 7 Cs members get. They also have access to our best Expedia exclusive staterooms. Members receive email newsletters with exclusive offers tailored to their travel preferences. And then once their first vacation is booked, they receive a 2-year subscription to our Expedia Cruises magazine called Dream Voyages. Also, once they book, they can take advantage of our Expedia Rewards program, which is a loyalty points program available exclusively for Expedia customers. Now, the benefits for you as a vacation consultant is that 7 Cs attracts new customers, builds relationships, generates sales signals, and increases loyalty. So through our personalized online and print marketing, we help you to continuously build your 7 Cs Club and the relationship with your members. Here are just some of our online marketing that helps to do that. As I mentioned on the previous slide, 7 Cs members receive a variety of personalized email newsletters from you that are tailored to their travel preferences and linked to your personal website. We complement all of our email marketing with a robust social media program. In fact, we recently just launched Social Hub, which is our powerful social media management tool that includes pre-made posts and other social media content for you to post on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And the cool thing about Social Hub is it actually allows you to schedule your posts ahead of time, and you can even boost your posts right from the tool itself. You don't have to be a social media whiz because everything has been literally created for you. We also send out automatic emails and reminders on your behalf to help you upsell and to, again, build loyalty with your customers, such as final payment reminders, bon voyage emails, welcome home emails, birthday and anniversary emails. This entire system is executed on your behalf so you can just focus on sales. Now, for print marketing, we have 3 main programs that help generate 7Cs leads and create loyalty. Our targeted mass mail flyer called Vacations Specials features amazing deals, and its purpose is to attract new customers. Our Dream Voyages magazine is a 67-page glossy magazine that features more longer out cruises and vacations. And this is sent to 7Cs members who have purchased with us to help strengthen that relationship with them. And then finally, our Discoveries magazine is our luxury magazine, and it is sent to our most valued luxury and niche market customers. Our exclusive promotions are yet another way to attract new 7Cs members and build the relationship with them. Our promotions are, let me tell you, highly, highly anticipated by all of our customers, and they are a massive sales driver to all of our vacation consultants. We have an exclusive promotion nearly every month, literally every single month, and it is supported by exclusive offers that are often combinable with our Expedia Exclusive Stateroom program, which adds a ton of value for your customers. The promotions are also supported by a fully integrated marketing program. We also always have a lot of dedicated training around the promotions for our consultants. We have sales tools, support guides, and even segmented database lists, which actually help our consultants know the right customers to call during the promotion. We have contests for customers, which help, again, generate new 7Cs members, and also contests for our consultants. And we host virtual consumer sales events for every single promotion on behalf of all of our vacation consultants. This has truly been the key to our success and a huge driver of sales for our vacation consultants, especially during COVID. One of our biggest annual promotions is our Princess 3-Day Sale. And our customers, honestly, they look forward to this promotion every single year. Even during a pandemic last September, nearly 9,000 customers booked future cruises in just 3 days with Princess Cruises. Our Princess 3-Day Sale is this year is in August, and I can't tell you how excited I am for this sale. You know, it's now's the time. You know, travel is going to be booming soon, and it's just I just can't wait. It's the perfect time to have a promotion like this. All of these marketing programs that I just talked about, again, are in place to build your database, build your relationships, and create that customer loyalty. And finally, I can't talk about marketing without mentioning our award-winning supplier relationships. Expedia Cruises enjoys tremendous buying power with literally every major cruise and vacation supplier out there. And what this means is our vacations earn some of the highest offered supplier commissions. We are constantly recognized by all of the major cruise lines and travel suppliers as a top account. Last year alone, we did a massive sweep of the world's biggest cruise lines and picked up top awards from Royal Caribbean, from Celebrity Cruises, Princess Cruises, Cunard, Carnival, Holland America, Norwegian Cruise Line, the list goes on. And our suppliers, you know, are constantly saying that while the last 16 months have definitely been a little tough, we continue to perform at the top of the pack. Now, one of our most treasured and valued supplier relationships is with Princess Cruises. Princess, of course, couldn't be here today, but John Chernesky, who is the Vice President of Sales and Marketing at Princess Cruises, did send us a nice message for us to play for you today. So let's play that.
Hi, everyone. I'm John Chernesky, and I head up the sales team here at Princess Cruises and Cunard Line, and I just want to say how much we appreciate and enjoy working with our good friends from Expedia Cruises. We've had a long-standing partnership with everyone at Expedia Cruises, and the work that's done collectively, and especially during these tough times, really speaks to the value of our partnership and how Expedia Cruises is just a great company that we love working with. And so if you're thinking about becoming a vacation consultant with Expedia Cruises, you're looking in the right place. We couldn't say enough about the corporate group, how smart they are, how engaged they are from a marketing standpoint, a technology standpoint. And then, of course, it's all down to the franchises and all the people there, the owners and operators who live and breathe travel every day. And all of us at Princess Cruises and Cunard Line couldn't do it without them. So we just want to say thanks to all of our friends at Expedia Cruises and hope you'll consider joining the team. Take care.
Well, I couldn't agree more with John Chernesky in that if you are thinking about becoming a vacation consultant, you are looking in the right place. Now, before we end today, I would like to recap some of our key benefits that you'll enjoy as a vacation consultant with Expedia Cruises. Number one, we are the leading brand name in travel. That instant brand recognition and the power behind Expedia is unparalleled. As Jennifer said earlier, she thinks it's one of our biggest competitive advantages. Our streamlined booking experience that John Mast spoke about earlier allows customers to book where, when, and how they choose. And it also maximizes your earning potential through online leads, in-person inquiries, and your personal Expedia Cruises website. Our technology, Expedia Cruises Partner Central, is one of the most cutting-edge platforms in the industry, allowing you to manage all aspects of your business in one place. Our training and professional development program trains you on everything you need to know to be successful. Our Expedia exclusive staterooms program helps you to provide more value for your customers. Our supplier relationships that I just spoke about help you to earn some of the highest offered supplier commissions. Our award-winning marketing strategy includes a wide range of programs that generates leads for you and creates that customer loyalty. And then this is a big one, the one-on-one support from a local franchisee. That's a big advantage. Having a local franchisee who is focused on the development and success of your travel career is invaluable. And Jennifer spoke a lot about that support from her franchisee. And unlike many other host agency models, you get to work in a professional Expedia Cruises retail storefront, which is also a big asset because you can go there, you can meet customers, host events, and share best practices with other consultants. You have the flexibility to choose your work schedule based on your lifestyle. We spoke a lot about that today. And finally, even though it's not on the slide, I have to mention our culture as it's such an important part of our story. The success of Expedia Cruises is built upon our culture of Stronger Together and the collaboration and contributions from all of our franchisees, vacation consultants, and amazing travel partners. We truly are a big, happy family, and it's truly the reason why I've been here for nearly 18 years, literally almost my half my life. So if you're thinking about joining our family, here are the next steps. After today's webinar, a local franchisee in your community will connect with you if you haven't connected with one already to schedule a chat or even an interview where you can discuss more of the details that I've shown you today. By speaking with a franchisee, you will get a chance to ask your questions and see if it's a good fit for both of you, because it has to be a good fit, not only for you, but the franchisee as well. If you both agree that this is a really good fit, the franchisee will send you the independent contractor agreement. You'll review it and sign it. And then the final step will be to activate your Partner Central license, your email address, your personalized website, and your online training. And then you're ready to go. So thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you will consider joining our team to get a jump on travel's biggest comeback. As I said earlier, COVID has really highlighted the true value of a vacation consultant. And as travel opens up, customers not only are yearning to book their next getaway to make up for lost time, but now more than ever, they are seeking and needing the advice of a knowledgeable travel professional, more so than I have ever seen before. The time is now. If you're thinking about it, join us. I would love to see you in the future. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day and evening. Thank you once again for joining us. Take care.